Hey, Stedman Stars. I just wanted to show you our guest appearance today. I told you I was going to be working in the yard with my parents, and here is my dad.
Hello.
So we're going to go and read a chapter of Junie before I go outside and get started in the yard. So let's get set up. Got my Junie book. I think Everett might join us again today. Oh, there he is. You see him? Say hey, Evie. Okay. So, get set up. All right. So I was so excited to see some more people subscribing to the channel. So you're going to get a notification anytime I post a video. So today we are going to read chapter 3, and it's called Twitching. And last time we left off, we saw that Junie B. Jones was thinking that she lucked out because she thought that Mr. Scary was just going to let her talk about her weekend instead of reading it from her paper. So we're going to read chapter 3 today, and it's called Twitching. Finally, we got to the row right next to mine. That's where Jose and Lenny sit. When Jose's turn came, he smiled very proud. He said on Saturday his daddy bought him a brand new soccer shoes, and he wore them to his soccer game, and he kicked the winning goalie with those things. Lenny was next. He said he got a brand new hair gel, plus also he got a thickening cream. A thickening cream can make even the thinnest hair feel rich and full, he said. Whoa, I said. Whoa, said Herb and Jose. Whoa is what we say to be supportive. May sits behind Lenny. She stood up and she read her paper real loud. This weekend, one thing I did for fun was, on Saturday, I made a pot in my pottery class, and after that, I was punctual to my ballet class, and the teacher said that I danced like a gazelle. Mr. Scary did a chuckle. A gazelle, huh? He said, a gazelle is a very graceful animal, isn't it? Yes, said May. Would you like to see me do a few steps? After that, he ran to the front of the room, and she ran to the front of the room, and she started to ballet. But Mr. Scary said to please sit down again. As soon as she got back, I jumped right up. My turn, I said, real thrilled. I tapped on my chin. Okay, well, let's see now. On Saturday, my grandpa Frank Miller came to babysit me, and he let me roller skate in the house. Plus, also, he let me jump on my mother's bouncy bed. Only pretty soon, I got very pooped. And so I ran into the kitchen, and I drank chocolate milk right out of the carton. Without even a glass, I mean. Whoa, said Herb. Whoa, said Lenny and Jose. Mr. Scary raised his hand to interrupt me. Excuse me, Junie B., he said. It sounds like you had a great time on Saturday, but I'm wondering why you're not reading from your homework paper. Uh-oh. Just then, my heart got poundy and very nervous, 'cause I should have thought about that problem. I swallowed real hard. Well, let's see, I said kind of quiet. Why aren't I reading? Mr. Scary smiled. It's all right, he said. You can just start over. Take out your paper and read us what you wrote. After that, I stood there very frozen, and I couldn't even move. Mr. Scary crossed his arms at me. You do have your homework, don't you, Junie B.? He asked next. I stood there a little while longer. Then finally I reached into my desk and I pulled out the homework that I copied from May. I waved it in the air kind of weakish. Here it is, I said. Here's my homework paper. See it? It's right here. Mr. Scary nodded. Yes, good. Now could you read it for us, please? He asked. I took a deep breath. Then I looked down at my paper and I read it silently to just myself. Okay, done, I said. After that, I quick sat down and I stuffed the paper back in my desk. Mr. Scary came back to where I sit. He said that could he please see my paper. I felt shaky and sickish inside. Very slow, I took out my paper again and I handed it over. After he read it, he shook his head. And then he took my hand and he walked me into the hall. It seems like you and May have very similar weekends, doesn't it, Junie B? He said. I did a gulp. Yes, I said, it does. Mr. Scary read my paper one more time. So, you take a pottery class, do you? He said. I rocked back and forth on my feet. Yep, I do, I said. I take a pottery class and I make little, pots. Mr. Scary breathed in real deep. And let's see, you take a ballet class too, huh? On Saturday. And your teacher said that you dance like a Giselle, I said very fast. Gazelle, said Mr. Scary. Whatever, I said. My teacher sucked in his cheeks and looked at the paper again. And you were punctual, too, he said. That's amazing, isn't it? I looked up at him. Well, not if you get an early start, I said real soft. Mr. Scary bent down next to me. His face was not jolly. Junie B. Jones, do you have any idea how disappointed I am in you right now? Just then, tears came in my eyes, and I didn't even expect that trouble. I quick hanged my head so he couldn't see me. Sorry, I said. Sorry you're disappointed. Mr. Scary took a deep breath. He said we would talk more at recess. Then he gave me a tissue from his pocket, and I wiped my tears. After that, we went back into the room, and I sat at my desk very slumping. 'Cause what do you know? I didn't luck out after all. So, I kind of feel bad for Junie B. Jones, but at the same time I don't, because she should have done her homework and she shouldn't have cheated. But I'm kind of sad that she's sad. So that was the end of chapter 3. So tomorrow we'll read chapter 4, and it's called Cheater Pants. So we'll have to see what that's all about. So I'm sure you can hear my washing machine. I'm doing some laundry today, and I'm about to go outside and help my dad that you saw, and we're going to cut my grass, and we're going to get it looking really pretty for springtime. But make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can get notification for chapter 4, and you can like it and comment, and if you comment, I'll be sure to comment back. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful Saturday, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.